Functions by Brandon and Ogis. What is a function? A function is an equation, note that's an equation, that can be plotted on a graph for an infinitely numbered plane. Here's the function formula. Y is the output, or also known as the range, which equals m, which is the slope, times x, which is the input, plus sometimes b, or the y-intercept. Here are the rules for these equations. So y equals mx plus b is the full equation where there's a y-intercept, a slope, an input, and an output. Every equation must have an output. And in this equation, you can clearly see that there's a y-intercept. Number 2, there's no y-intercept as it's directly proportional. Directly proportional means the equation does not have a y-intercept, and it's purely changed by the slope. And number 3 is y equals b because it's just purely the y-intercept, and number 4 is just y equals x, which is a 1-to-1 ratio proportionality. Matching! Solve these following in the next 5 seconds. Solve them. Here are the answers. Number 1 is B because there's a y-intercept, clearly. And number 2, it's C because it's directly proportional because there is no y-intercept. And number 3 is A because the output never changes. Matching again. Match the equation to the following line, colored line. So, for example, if there was a purple line, you would match the purple equation to the purple line. 5 seconds. Guessed it? Cool. So here's the answers. So number 1 is red as it's shown to have a y-intercept above 0, and number 2 is blue because it's directly proportional, does not have a y-intercept above or below 0, and number 3 is green because the value never changes. Pop quiz. If you get these all right, then you get candy at the end. It's by group. Which of the following equations is directly proportional? A, B, C, or D? 3 seconds. Guessed it? It's B. Number 1. True or false? X is the output and Y is the input. And number 2. What is X and Y? Guessed them? Number 1 is false, and number 2 is domain and range. Thanks for watching.